guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so we have a lot of things going on here today. So on today's menu I have a salmon, shrimp, and grits. I have 4 salmon slices here and some shrimp, lemon, 1 cup of chicken stock, 2 cups of heavy cream. I have some soy sauce, some Cajun, garlic salt, some fresh corn, some red peppers, onion, garlic, butter, and also some cheese for my grits and some bacon. So I guess we gotta get started because we have a lot of things going on here. So let's go over to the stove and start sauteing the vegetables. All right, so I have the bacon drippings already in the pan because I pre-made the bacon, and I also have my water for my grits starting to come to a boil. I'm gonna go ahead and put some salt, about 2 pinches of salt, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my veggies and the bacon drippings. That's just 1 small onion, and I'm gonna put some red peppers and just one large red pepper. You can add less, you can add more if you like. And I have 2 garlic cloves. Go ahead and saute that. Add a little pepper. Alright. Put that on medium. Saute this for about 2 minutes or so. Alright, so it looks like the water's ready. I have 4 cups of water, so all depending on what your grits call for. But I have 4 cups of water, and to that I'm going to add 1 cup of grits. I'm using a half, so I'm going to add 2. Turn it down. So let's check on the veggie mix. Alright, so it looks like the onions are starting to become translucent. So we're going to go ahead and let that cook. Put some corn in there. Add the cayenne pepper. All right, so we're gonna allow this to cook, and let's go ahead and start prepping the seafood. Alright, so let's go ahead and check on the veggie mix. Oh yes, looks delicious. Nice and cooked through. I think I'm gonna add some more black pepper to this. Oh yeah, nicely cooked. Go ahead and add some more black pepper. Just a little bit, not too much. Now I have a habanero pepper, but I don't think my family can take the spice too much because they're extremely hot. So I'll settle for the black pepper and the cayenne pepper. So I'll go ahead and add the black pepper, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the seasoned shrimp. And allow this to cook for about a couple minutes. And then we're gonna go ahead and start on the salmon. So I'm gonna cover this up. As we all know, it doesn't take long for the shrimp to cook. Cover this up for cook about 2 minutes. Set the timer and let it roll. All right, so I have the veggies cooking on a low, and I'm gonna go ahead and make the thickening for the veggie shrimp mixture. So let's go ahead and melt this down. Let's check on the veggies while you're waiting on that to melt. Make sure it's on the low. Alright, yeah, looks good. We're gonna add that thickener in there with the chicken broth. Looking good. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that roux started. Close her up, she's on low. You know what, let's add butter to the grits. I put 1 tablespoon of butter in the grits, so it's still cooking on low. So I'm cover her up. All right, so butter's melting. Go ahead and let that melt. Get a browner. Let's go ahead and make sure it's good. That melt. Looking good. So you want it kind of like a paste. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Give it a little stir. Turn a little brown, just a golden brown, not too brown. While that's cooking, let's check on the grits. Oh yeah. Okay, close her up. So it looks like my thickening's about ready to go into the shrimp mixture. Now it's turning brown. All right, so let's go ahead and put the thickening in the shrimp mixture. All right, looking good. Add the thickening in there. Too long. And the chicken stock, 1 cup of chicken stock, and we're gonna go ahead and let let this cook down until it's a thickening. And we're gonna go ahead and start on the salmon. Let's just make sure that's done. Looking good. I need to give it a little taste a little while. I'm gonna let it cook down. Cook down for about 5 minutes or so. Let's cover her up and let it cook down. All right, so the veggie shrimp mix has cooked down just a little bit, so it's a little thick, you see. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my crumbled bacon. Bacon's your heart. You want to put more or less, you can put none, you don't have to. And then I'm going to add some soy sauce, about a tablespoon or half a teaspoon, whatever, if you don't want it too salty. Alright, I'm going to let this cook down for another minute, and then we're going to go ahead and start on the salmon. Alright, so it looks like our butter is starting to brown, but meanwhile let's go ahead and add the cheesy and the grits. That's gonna make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Alright, cheese rain. There you go. Cheese rain. Let's give her a stir. Remind you, she is off because I don't want to sculpt the grits. So let's go ahead, but it's still hot. Okay, that butter is calling the salmon. So cheesy grits ready. Let's cover it up, let it sit. Start on this salmon. Looks like it's ready. Clean her up. Let's go ahead and go ahead and put flesh side down, skin up, flesh side down. Alright, let that cook on that side for about 5 minutes. Give it some butter love. You're gonna leave it alone, but we're just gonna toss the butter. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and allow this to cook for 5 minutes on the skin side while tossing in the butter. All right, so what we're gonna do is allow this to cook, come back, and we're gonna top it off with lemon. All right, we are done. We have our salmon, we have our shrimp, red peppers, corn mixture, and we have our cheesy grits over here. Everything's all nice and ready to be served up. So let's go ahead and start off with the cheesy grits. All right, a whole bunch of flavor. Let's bring the bowl over to the cheesy grits. All depends on how much grits you want. Let's put a little bit more in here. I know the hubby loves grits. He's from the South, so he's a grit man. That there. Let's take a piece of salmon and put it right there in the middle. Woo. Let's go ahead and top it off with some shrimp. Look at that flavor. Some more shrimp in there, some more corn for the hubby. And let's top it off with some green onion. All right. We are done. So now you have it. Shrimp, salmon, grits. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. And before we go, we're gonna hit it with some lemon rain. All right, there you go. Cheers.